Hi, now I'm going to do the 17 random questions tag. And sometimes I don't like to do these random ones because they have such weird random questions. It's like, wow, what do these have to do with each other? But I guess because it's random, they don't really have anything to do with each other. So, and I just want to go. But it's also a way to kind of let you guys get to know me a little more. So that's cool. So question number 1. How did you get your YouTube username? I'm sure I've said this lots of different times, but I've had Angel Leo as a name for a lot of things online, and I decided to choose it because I like angels. I used to collect angels. I still have some. And I am a Leo, so it makes sense. Angel Leo. I put the Adorable Universe on there because I do a lot of dorky things, and I thought it was a cool and clever name. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I actually used to want my name to be Sarah because I really liked that name back when I was a teenager. Right now, I really don't know what my name. Maybe something more dark and exotic, like, I don't know, Raven, or I don't know, something just dark and gothy. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Number 3, if you can go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? Wow, I would probably say, and this would be very vital to me right now because I still struggle with this, is to, number 1, care about yourself more and take care of yourself more, about your health and other things. And number 2, don't be so scared and shy, and stop thinking about what everybody else thinks about you. And I would say those things to myself because all those things together have shaped me into being the person that I am today. And even though I like who I am a lot better than I used to, I still struggle with some of those things and those issues when I was younger because I didn't have anybody to lift me up and tell me, better. So if that makes any sense. Number 4. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubble gum bubble? I'm kind of a late bloomer with everything. So this one actually took me a while, and I taught myself how to do it. Probably not until I was a teenager, actually. So I actually took my gum and I stretched it out, put it over my face, and blew like that. And I started blowing a bubble. And then I started to learn to do it with my tongue. I know it's silly, but that's just me, the dork. Number 5. What did you want to be when you were little? I wanted to be an artist. Anytime anybody came up to me and said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'd say an artist. And I still would love to be an artist. I'm pretty humble about it because people ask me if I'm an artist and I say I don't know because I really don't know. I don't know if I consider myself an artist. People say I am, but I just don't. I don't know. But I still would love to be an artist. What do you order at Starbucks? Okay, so I don't go to Starbucks particularly a lot because I can't afford to. But when I do go, I order either a toffee nut mocha. Almond mochas used to be my favorite until they did away with almond, and that made me really sad. Toffee nut or caramel macchiato once in a great while. Chai tea latte. Salted caramel mocha is my weakness. Of course, anytime, like pumpkin spice things when the time comes. And once in a great while, frappuccino or like a chai frappuccino with vanilla in it. So those are kind of my things. What's the hardest you ever laughed? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of times where I've laughed really hard and it just feels so good, to have that gut wrenching laugh where you're bent over in hysterics. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of times, like, me and my mom used to sing Christmas songs together, and we would, like, she'd be really low and I'd be higher, and we'd just laugh and laugh because we couldn't get it right. And then I think the last time I laughed a whole lot was when I was with Hugo and we saw this picture online that said Edgar Allan Poe, and there was this guy dressed up as Edgar Allan Poe, but he had a dress and skirt on, and it was just so funny. We just could not stop laughing about it. And we have a lot of things like that where we just laugh and laugh and laugh about it, and then we have our little inside jokes about it. But we just can't stop laughing, and it's fun. But yeah, it hurts sometimes when you laugh like that. Number 8, if you could play any musical instrument, which would it be and why? I've always been very envious to those who can play musical instruments. When I was younger, I wanted to join band. I wanted to be in the band, but my family couldn't afford it, so I didn't do it. But when I did, I wouldn't learn to play the saxophone, but that's neither here nor there now. I would like to learn how to play a harmonica. I have one. I can't find it, but I have one somewhere. My dad always wanted to play the harmonica, and it was his harmonica that I have, so that would be it. And because I want to, because it's cool, because I really like the way Alanis Morissette played the harmonica in her songs, and I really like Blues Traveler, and because of my dad. Number 9, what's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Be alone. Be alone, write, pray. Sometimes when I'm angry and upset, I don't want to pray, but I need to. And listen to music. Number 10, what is your favorite movie? 12 Monkeys. Number 11, what's one food you cannot live without? Chicken. I've said that many times. Number 12, what is your favorite dessert? Anything with chocolate. Chocolate is my weakness, that I try not to let it overtake me, but sometimes it does, so anything chocolate. I hate to say it, like chocolate. That's probably one that most people would say. Favorite pizza topping. I've answered some of these questions before, but I'm going to do this again anyway. Favorite pizza topping is probably pineapple and Canadian bacon. Number 14, would you rather have a superpower to read minds or a superpower to be invisible? Invisible, definitely invisible. I dreamt a while ago about having an invisibility cloak, and it was amazingly awesome. What did you do for your last birthday? I don't remember. What did I do for my last birthday? I know I probably went out to eat, and that's probably about it. Number 16, if you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? Probably to be able to live my life the way I want without anybody else giving me crap for it. To come and go freely without being questioned. And to have everybody just accept me and my life and the things I do and the people that I love without having any stress about it. I know that's impossible, but that is the one thing I want that would make me be able to live happily. for the rest of my life. And the last question is number 17. If you were a Pokemon, what would you be called and what would you look like? I don't know. I know a little bit about Pokemon, but unfortunately I don't know a lot, like a lot of people that I know, because a lot of my friends are younger than me and they were in that Pokemon phase. But I did like Jigglypuff a lot, so I would probably look like him or something similar to him. I'd definitely be puffy, soft, and purple. So that was the 17 random questions tag. I take anybody who wants to do this. Bye.